afternoon. Now, it look like there's about to be, before we tap into these emails, look like they, what, they are having a executive order signing. I only want to stay here for a minute just to see if they are going to touch bases on these emails. Now he need her. Now he need her to stand with him because his ass is in trouble. Now he need her because his ass is in trouble. Ain't that nothing? Now he need her to be the face.
Welcome to the White House. It is truly inspiring to see everyone gather here together.
This is what happened when men get in manly trouble.
As I stand here and observe the audience,
Pedo.
I recognize the vital importance
Pedo.
of each one of you to this mission, to our future generations. In particular, I would like to thank the cabinet secretaries, Congress members, scholarship donors, and various organizations for their unending advocacy. A special thank you to my husband for his enduring commitment to fostering the future. The President has prioritized America's foster care children, and shortly he will sign our Fostering the Future Executive Order. Too many people from foster care community end up homeless.
Foster care.
In danger on America's.
How dare you?
It was 2021.
A lot of those kids
to establish
are trafficked.
A impactful platform with an important mission to provide individuals in the foster care community.
I'm not buying it.
Secure an entry-level job position and in turn financial independence. Fostering the Future, a BBAS
foster care,
provides
where the kids still get abused and trafficked.
Technology-based scholarships to attend colleges and universities throughout America. Fostering the Future sets these individuals on their career paths, but more significantly, it equips each scholarship recipient with a fundamental foundation of knowledge that will endure throughout their lifetimes. Permanency for those who embody the fleeting. I applaud the American universities that have joined my mission. Institutions like Vanderbilt University, University of Miami, and Villanova University. Following graduation, scholarship recipients from my program are prepared to enter the workforce and ultimately become leading executives.
Yeah, this sound okay. I'll tell y'all what this is. Listen, this sounds like the same old elite grooming and trafficking. Remember, we listened to the young girl who was trafficked by a nanny who asked the mom could she take her with her, I guess acting kind of like a foster parent, and then her husband trafficked her. Then her mom came back, got her, and trafficked her to the elite. To the elite. And then prepared them, you know, for the future, taught them how to spy, you know, got them tapped into CIA, you know, those who excelled. Erica Kirk, once she won the Trump pageant, you know, she had angels. They wind up being trafficked. They were saying that Bondi, Vance, the fake attorney, all of them have been wrapped up into his trafficking and grooming. And then they got them jobs. Understand? Then you have the other young lady who they were trafficked and they were promised college, education. Same thing that she's saying. Same thing happened to her. Hell, she was trafficked. Yeah. Yeah, y'all like pedos. You're a pedo too, Patriot veteran. You're a pedo too. You and your mama, everybody in your family. Yeah. Same thing. So what she's saying is still fooling with kids. Y'all missing the damn point. They are still fooling with kids.
Employees and generate significant value for American communities through job creation, access to health
They're still fooling with kids.
Security, and other societal benefits.
Foster. Why do they have to be foster kids?
Fostering the future for American
Why do they have to be foster kids?
Gives me tremendous pride.
You know why they have to be fostered? Because they have to be troubled. They have to have some family problems so that they can be easily groomed. It's the same thing Oprah Winfrey did. She went over to Africa, giving the kids, the girls, an opportunity in education, and then they were trafficked. Same thing. Same thing. They still sick in the head. They still trying to traffic kids. Yeah, and she's on board with her trifling ass husband because she was trafficked. She went through Epstein for a whole damn year before she got to this fool right here. Yeah, they like pass arounds. And Melania, boo boo, you was a pass around too. Let's go.
And strategic. It will certainly be impactful.
You think it'll look better because you have a pretty piece of candy on your arm. No.
Federal departments and agencies.
Hey, Max.
Private sector.
To the boogie. We not going.
Higher learning.
Anything that y'all try to talk about right now that's pertaining to kids is still a cover up for this pedo. You came here on a better opportunity. Hell, you were sent to go stay with some man. Hell, you didn't know. You stayed with a foster daddy. And then how did you end up with Epstein? Girl, y'all crazy as hell if y'all think people gonna believe this the day after you was exposed. Further. And guess what? More emails are out. And we're about to listen to them. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stomach this too much more because you still fucking with kids.
This will create new educational and employment opportunities countrywide.
Like Vance, huh? Like that fake attorney, a girl that's finna get her ass in trouble. Like Vance. Yeah, like who else have been proud? Like Erica Kirk. Yeah, that's what y'all do. It's the elite pedophile human trafficking. Same thing, just a different name.
Our faith-based organizations will
what faith? Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Faith-based. Now, Candace Owens, she tried to tell us for the last week that they have been heavy on faith. Faith. What faith? Faith in God, Jesus Christ, or faith in Zionists, that big old replica animal with horns that y'all take baby sacrificing to and then drink the blood. What faith? Faith in that devil? So now, okay, here we go. Here go the Charlie Kirk stuff. Faith, Christians, what? What are you? What are you? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. They still playing in our face. You still playing on God's top. See, playing with God is what's getting you exposed, sir. Yeah, playing with God. Christians, we need you, Christians. I'm not Christians. We need your vote. This will be the last vote. You gotta vote, Christians. Yeah, you still playing the Christian's face. Now, listen here, little dummy, Donnie. We see you now. Our prayers have changed. You better back off of playing with God. The prayers of the righteous availeth much. We will not allow you to continue to play with God. In faith there in him. You in the pro-Israel. Yeah. Zionists, remember? Y'all attached the word Christian to Zionists to try to manipulate true Christians. Real solid Christians. Yeah. And your dumb ass. But I guess all you wanted was an opportunity. Again, y'all, all money ain't good money. All business deals ain't good business deals. Ask Charlie Kirk. Okay. Oh, I was not expecting this bull crap. You still tapping into playing with kids.
My hope, of course, is that this level of coordinated collaboration will sustain.
No.
But today, I call on leadership from these various organizations, including the private sector, to join my effort.
No.
Rise above the ease of inaction.
No.
I predict this small spark today.
Why do y'all always need help? Just do the shit. That's what y'all been doing, playing with kids. We still want you to sign that order when it comes to releasing all the files. There is nothing you can do or say. No trick, no pretty face, no none of that that's going to stop us from wanting you, dumb Donnie, to sign it. Yeah, nigga, man up. Man up. Pull your diaper up and man up. Bottom line. Yeah, I got to take this call. Hold on. Yeah, you said please release the files. I agree with you. Let's go.
Nationwide movement.
We don't want to hear nothing else about but the files.
Foster a thriving future filled with compassion and innovation. Together, we
not together.
The
oh no, together. Oh hell no. We don't want no parts of whatever you and your dirty, nasty diaper wearing husband have got going on. It's not together. Y'all two are on y'all own. Oh no, together. Now you want us to be a part of something fooling with kids, foster kids, where they already have a trouble past. Oh hell no.
be allowed, right?
Oh, you are kidding me. You mean, thank you, Mary. I done gave y'all a whole song and dance and facts and everything, and y'all didn't hear it? Thank you, Mary. Real quick, on the last guy that I was sitting there fussing at, he was talking about, never mind, it ain't even worth it. Because he brought up Wolf and his advice to Epstein in those emails. I'm going to say this, although y'all missed it. Everything about the elite political CIA intelligence, human trafficking, PDF filers, is blackmail. So when Epstein asked Wolf what did he think or how should he word it, in my opinion, Wolf's response was leaning to blackmailing Trump. And it appeared that the guy that I had the picture up was wanting to challenge why would Wolf, his response be in that arena. And my response, that y'all lovely response, was that's how the political PDF filers have been operating. Everything that they do and say is dangling carrots. They're key to making money, and is getting them in uncompromising positions, and then threatening to expose it. Marsha, shut up. Marsha, shut up. Shut up. This is about Trump. If you don't have anything to say about him being a PDF filer, you can go ahead and remove yourself, just like I removed that comment. We're talking about the PDF filers. Okay? We're talking about Trump. You understand? This is not about Democrat or Republican. And if that's what you stuck on, go ahead and exit now. This is above you. Okay? You stuck on left, right, black, and white. And I'm stuck on, over here, victims. And if you're not about the victims, give a fuck if it's Democrat or Republicans. See, you talk like, or you write like you one of these cult followers. And you're stuck on Republicans versus Democrats. That's not what I'm on. Dumb. So if you don't have anything to offer regarding the victims, male, female, kids, adults, then shut up. Shut your dumb ass up. Okay? And go play somewhere safe. Let's go.
Breaking story that Donald Trump's dad never really read him that parable about the town crier wolf who did it too often as a bedtime story. We know this because Donald Trump has spent basically most of his adult life finding a way to get his way by constantly suing everyone because he always had the resources, except for the fact that one of the things Donald Trump didn't learn clearly was fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Because in this breaking story, Donald Trump may have gone to the, hey, let's be sue happy lawyer land, well, one too many times. And a Watergate attorney is about to drop a bomb on Donald Trump's head. I'll get that to you in a few seconds, but Trump just decided to sue the BBC, and we have a little humor plus some facts to show you first. This.
The President of the United States has announced that he's suing everybody in the United Kingdom for $1 trillion. Our toddlers, tantrums, and trying it on correspondent, Jonathan Goodenough, has more. Yes, that's right. Not content with threatening to sue the BBC, the president has gone further than ever before and threatened to sue anybody who's ever watched anything on the BBC, which basically means everybody in this country.
And Trump is famously for settling out of court because why? Well, he loses a lot. This.
To a rough legal week for Trump. This week, judges handed down a string of losses and major setbacks as the barrage of lawsuits against his agenda continue.
So what grounds is he citing? Well, Trump alleges that the British public have been insufficiently nice to him in his presidency and have made jokes about him in public and in private, which he doesn't think should be allowed, right?
Early this week, judges blocking Elon Musk's department from accessing sensitive data in 2 agencies. Trump losing 2 separate rulings over freezing foreign aid funds. The administration also dropped losses over an attempted refugee ban, funding the hospitals offering gender-affirming care. A Musk employee now ordered to testify.
So anybody who read or listen to BBC, he's suing.
Further offences include getting a bad spray tan and then comparing yourself to him, painting anything orange and then laughing about it, anyone who's ever used the word Trump to mean fart, even before he was elected, playing golf at a course he doesn't own.
And even though he does lose, it has taught him nothing. This.
In 2021, Officer Blasingame and another Capitol Police officer filed a civil lawsuit against Donald Trump. President Trump tried to get the case dismissed,
using the words Jeffrey and Epstein in the same sentence, and anyone who's ever been involved in fox hunting.
But today, the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit rejected that assertion.
Well, that last one's a surprise. We suspect he might think it has something to do with Fox News.
Let's understand, he literally is suing.
Let's pause. What is he talking about? Hold on. Let's hear. Oh, he talking about. Let me hear this. Where's the volume?
These emails where Epstein says that Donald Trump was. I'm going to tell you something about my relationship with Donald Trump that tells me he knew a lot about what Jeffrey Epstein was doing back in the day. So let's just start with these emails.
What, Harvey?
Epstein says that Donald Trump was the dog that didn't bark.
Listen.
Meaning Donald Trump knew something that was bad because Epstein even references cops in that email. So this is not an innocuous thing.
Let me tell you something. Y'all get the likes up. I'm not gonna tell y'all. You get the likes up. Double tap the face of your screen. Pop him like that in his nose. Double tap or hit the thumbs up or the 3 dots at the top right. For Harvey Levin. Oh my God. I mean, with his homeboy. What's his homeboy? What's that man? His grumpy old man? his reliable source. Huh? Oh, wow. Trump ass in trouble, baby. If Harvey Levin is finna speak against Trump, it is a wrap. But let's hear this. Woo, what's really going on? I mean, I see that Diddy finna get more time because he had a little wine, little toilet bowl wine. He couldn't get out of that. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And TMZ dropped that. And now you telling me he finna speak against Trump? Oh, shit is bad. Oh, it's over, y'all. Get the likes up, y'all. I'm finna get ready to go. I ain't gonna play with. It's not a joke. You ain't never lied. It is not a joke. It's funny as shit to me, baby, because Harvey was all up in that dirty diaper. Oh my God. He was up in it. He was ready to fall out with Charles and that other guy over Diddy and Trump. Garrigus, that's that other guy.
One of the lawsuits that he's pushed out.
Let's hear this, Harvey. Oh my God, this shit is funny.
I'm going to tell you something about my relationship with Donald Trump.
Oh Lord.
That tells me he knew a lot about what Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, what's your relationship?
So let's just start with these emails where Epstein says that Donald Trump was the dog that didn't bark, meaning Donald Trump knew something that was bad, because Epstein even references cops in that email. So this is not an innocuous thing that Donald Trump knew but hadn't yet talked about. It's bad. And then you have Epstein sending an email to Ghislaine Maxwell back in 2011 saying that Donald Trump spent hours at his house, and that with one of the victims, it was Virginia Giuffre.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. So there's no evidence in these emails that Donald Trump himself did anything wrong. But there is clear evidence that Donald Trump knew some of what Jeffrey Epstein was doing, and some of it was bad enough that the cops were involved. So now my relationship. I knew Donald Trump for many, many years.
You still know
The Apprentice, and I was starting out with Celebrity Justice back in 2002. You know, all the way through the time when he became president.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting. Discombobulated. Do you know? Guess what? Discombobulated.
May wind up costing
whatever you say I am, you are, fool. Don't you know you came from us? So if you call us the N-word, you the N-word. You're not the originating race, fool. We are. You come from us, nigga. Yes, indeed. You are an N-word too. You just the second generation. Hello. You came from black people. Black people did not come from you. That's why y'all are not chosen. We are. We are the chosen ones. So no, sir, you are the N-word. We spit your ass out, fool. Do your homework. That's why y'all are jealous of us, and we are not jealous of y'all. That's why y'all want to be our color. We ain't trying to be yours. Y'all were not chosen. We are. That's why y'all trying to whitewash everything, because you could not handle the truth. Black people are chosen. We was here first. We discovered America. Yeah. A lot of things that you enjoy today, discombobulated, was created by us. Hello. So what you think you insulting me, you're just calling yourself that, because your monkey ass came from us. You understand? You understand? Discombobulated nigga. Discombobulated nigga. You are discombobulated nigga. You are discombobulated nigga. Yeah. So what you write don't offend me, fool, because you came from us. So if you want to call us a nigga, you calling yourself a nigga. Nigga. Yes, everybody, effective immediately when these racist ass white, whatever color they are, try to insult us by calling us the N-word. Let them know. We know that they whitewashed the truth. They came from niggas. Yeah. Yeah. No. You came from us. You came, your grandpappy came from us. You better do your research before you become a racist, fool. You better get up on the real history of it all and stop getting lost in what they whitewashed, what they erased, because your pappy was jealous of all this richness, all this royalty, all this beauty. That's why they was still trying to fuck the black people, because they wanted some of that chocolate. The fuck you mean? Your granddaddy came from us. Yeah. Yeah. So you a nigga too. You just a white one. Hello. Hello. You just a white one. But guess what? You still one. How about that? You just not the original one. We are. We are the original. Y'all came from us. We didn't come from you. Yeah. Y'all jealous of us. We're not jealous of you. You wanted what we had. That's why every time we rise up, y'all trifling asses try to tear down, because y'all can't handle the truth. Y'all ain't never been better than us. You understand? You understand? Y'all have never, even from the beginning, been better than. Now, stick that in your nigga ass pipe and smoke it. Yeah, I was waiting for one of y'all to take the bait so I could let everybody know y'all came from us. Yeah, do your research. Yeah, do your research. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now you offended. The truth has always pissed y'all off. Don't come over here with that racist bull crap. I'm going to give it back to you. So whatever you say about me or us, it applies to you. Because you, little dumbass, came from black people. We ain't come from you. Hey, Mysterious, I'm sorry. Let me get on back. I just had to do a little history lesson that had not been whitewashed. Yeah. Yeah. So that N-word don't mean nothing. Effective immediately, it shouldn't mean nothing to nobody, because they came from us. So if they call us ninjas, then guess what that means? They ninjas too, because we was here first, baby. Yeah, we were here first. They just got jealous. We've never been jealous of them. Oh, yeah, he had it lined up. Scroll up. Scroll up. He had it all in. Yeah, he just had it spelled out like he was going to offend me. So I had to let him know he came from us. We didn't come from him. Boo. He just second, third generation. So he talking about my papa. Well, your papa, he black too. Our DNA and y'all. Y'all DNA ain't in us unless we crossed over. Yeah, so do your research. Let me get on back. Yeah, you thought that you was finna sidetrack the facts about Trump being a PDF filer. No. I was waiting to educate one of y'all asses with that racist bull crap. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let that N-word offend y'all. Because whatever they call you, they calling themselves. They just let them know. Yeah, just let them know that they are one too. They just a different shade of one. Because they all come from us. We don't come from them. I put a belt to that ass. I was handing out a spanking. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, let's hear Harvey. See, Harvey been taken up for Trump and Diddy. He been taken up for PDF files. Yeah, so I just want to hear him, because all of a sudden he done told on Diddy, drinking piss liquor, pissy wine. Y'all get the likes up. And now he finna say, yeah, Trump knew. So now he telling on Trump too. So you don't jump, you jumping ship heavy, Harvey, you jumping ship. Now you owe these victims an apology. You owe these victims. It's one thing to get off their ass and take off that his dirty diaper and shit. Now you owe the victims an apology. Because you stood up in the paint for these pedophiles. Yeah, but we gonna listen. Let's go. Let's go, Harvey.
I'm going to tell you something about my relationship with Donald Trump that tells me he knew a lot about what Jeffrey Epstein was doing.
Hey, Darren. Hey, everybody. Don't care.
So
Yes.
start with
Yes, Beck. I had to tap that ass today.
Epstein says that Donald Trump was the dog that didn't bark, meaning Donald Trump knew something that was bad because Epstein even references cops in that email. So this is not an innocuous thing that Donald Trump knew but hadn't yet talked about. It's bad. And then you have Epstein sending an email to Ghislaine Maxwell back in 2011 saying that Donald Trump spent hours at his house and that with one of the victims, it was Virginia Giuffre. And
maybe.
Said, yeah, I've been thinking about
maybe
that.
not. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me throw a little disclaimer out there for him. Maybe that Virginia, it being Virginia, the estate did not confirm that. That came from the White House. And of course, they're going to say Virginia because that's the only name that has been through out there who wrote that book, who said that Trump never did anything derogatory to her. Now, also remember that she never said that she went to and interacted with Trump at Epstein's house. She said she only had interactions with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. So these emails are referencing at Epstein's house. So until Epstein estate confirms that the name was taken out, then we just gonna say we don't know which victim it was. Okay?
There's no evidence in these emails that Donald Trump himself did anything wrong. But there is clear evidence that Donald Trump knew some of what Jeffrey Epstein was doing.
Oh, we got some more emails that's about to come out.
That the cops were involved. So now my relationship. I knew Donald Trump for many, many years. When he was doing The Apprentice and I was starting out with Celebrity Justice back in 2002, all the way through the time when he became president.
Absolutely. But see, that's the problem. Because that's the only one who has wrote the book and came out publicly here recently that did not have anything bad to say about Trump. So why would the White House use, what's the little girl named Katie Johnson? Why would they say, well, it could be Katie Johnson? No, they don't want to say anybody who has claims against Trump. Only the ones who said, well, no, I didn't have any bad experience with him. You understand? So, no, the White House definitely will not bring up another kid. They are only going to bring up the one who said, no, I didn't have a bad experience with him. But she said at Mar-a-Lago. She never referenced at the Epstein house. Okay? Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, the estate know that it's more than just Virginia. But Trump and his clowns and his former victims, former AunTeaFee, yeah, his former victims. I mean, quite a few of his cabinet choice just came out of nowhere. Where'd they come from? Yeah, I just saw I saw some time ago that Bondi been knowing Trump. She been knowing him. Erica Kirk been knowing him. Been knowing him. Vance, been knowing him. So, but where they come from, though? Politically. Where they come from? Yeah, okay, let's go.
He was a gossip. He loved to gossip. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people gossip. He loved it. And look, I don't think I'm the only person who's saying this. I mean, people who knew him, you know, report.
Now, why does Harvey, hold on, y'all. Now, why all of a sudden, as long as he been sitting his ass in Donald Trump nasty funky diaper with him, all up in his ass all this time, Diddy's too, why all of a sudden does Harvey feel the need to explain his relationship with Trump? Harvey, I'm looking at you with my good eye. Why did it take for more emails, and there's some more coming out? Are you now trying to tell us your relationship? Your ass better not be in there. I'm telling you. You better not be in there.
Gossip, but I have to say that when you deal with him personally, he is a very charming, personable, and even funny guy.
Covering his ass as well.
You know,
birds of a feather.
Pedo
together.
I would call him about a story or whatever. And so, you know, I'll give you an example. You know, I remember there was one time when Donald Trump, I was actually in his office, and he pointed out the window to a building, and he said, I'm not going to name the person because I have no idea whether this is true or not, but a very famous person would bring women to that the apartment building and have sex.
Now, this is the same man who was saying Trump was going to pardon Diddy, and he has a White House, and where the White House said, no, we didn't say that, he should have waited, and he, you know, and why now are you telling on Diddy getting caught with piss liquor, and now you telling, yeah, Harvey, because this was your reliable source who here recently have been giving you misinformation, or he said one thing and changed his mind and made TMZ look unreliable. Now he's a gossip. Y'all better stay woke. Harvey.
You know, I remember there was one time when Donald Trump, I was actually in his office, and he pointed out the window to a building, and he said, I'm not going to name the person because I have no idea whether this is true or not, but a very famous person would bring women to that the apartment building and have sex with them. So that was a gratuitous comment that had nothing to do with why I was there, but he just liked to gossip. So, you know, the idea.
So y'all had sex talk. I just said he was his reliable source. Now you talking about I don't know if it's true or not. Hell, half the stuff he done told you, you didn't know if it was true or not, but you leaked it. He was your reliable source. And the whole cabinet messy. Yeah. Can't answer shit, but can blame everybody. Yeah, no. I'm just trying to check out Harvey.
That Donald Trump would wall himself off from something scandalous that Jeffrey Epstein was doing and not want to know about it. I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it. And I don't think
oh, you getting off. You getting off. You getting out the car.
He loved to do that. So now we're in a situation where
you can't protect him.
Out. Donald Trump has made it clear he's running so scared about these files, you know, calling meetings in the Situation Room with Congress people who were going to vote to release the files.
Absolutely, Margaret.
He's running so scared that even if they get released, whatever is in them it is not going to satisfy a lot of people, because people are going to say, what was redacted? I mean, it's the Justice Department. It's Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi is under Donald Trump's thumb. So the idea that, oh, well, we're seeing everything, people at this point are just not going to believe the way Donald Trump is acting. And as for what the administration is saying, that, well, one of the reasons we want to keep this private is that there are a lot of names in this file where people did nothing wrong, but they're going to get automatically smeared. Well, look, we've been saying for months, even before this came out in mainstream media, we know, because I've talked to two people who have seen these files, who have said there's nothing untoward about Trump in the files, that his name is mentioned a lot, but nothing untoward. And as for the others who are mentioned, I will point to Diddy, that a lot of people were saying, oh my God, anybody who was in Diddy's world is going to get now smeared and canceled because he's now on trial for what he allegedly did. Well, that didn't happen. I mean,
hold up. I'm glad you said that, dumbass. That's only because they haven't hit his ass with Florida yet. But I'm sure you know that, Harvey. Because you're still pacifying and making excuses for it. He's a pedo. PDF filer. That's why Diddy's trying to get out. Because when Lil Rod and them hit him, it's going to cover them other people. And them other people know it. They're feeling the effects of it indirectly. But they ain't hit Diddy with Florida. Has anybody, I know T-sippers know because we talk about it, but anybody else haven't, it ain't dawned on y'all why Florida was mentioned, but it wasn't brought up? They raided Florida, Star Island, but it wasn't in that case? Because that case was based off of New York, where Cassie was. They have a whole nother Star Island. And remember, his son said, oh, it's 2 houses in Florida. They missed one. Florida has not been brought up on charges. That's why Trump let go of Comey. Comey knew. Y'all late to the party, boo. I don't know where y'all been getting y'all tea from. I don't know where y'all get y'all tea from, boo. But we own it. Florida is yet to come. So all them other people, yeah, where the little kids and shit was, and the celebrities that went in straight and came out, you know, hurting in the rear end, all that shit like that right there. Yeah, that's a whole different indictment. Be rich. And let me tell y'all something. If you are a regular tea sipper, you know that even before we got here, I was telling y'all that the dot was going to connect with Trump, Epstein, Ghislaine, you know, hello, them islands, yeah, Florida, woohoo, yeah, was going to connect. People gonna say, Trump and Diddy didn't hang like shit. Hello. Trump and Diddy been hanging tight, hell, even with the first wife and Kim Porter. Hell, I could show you the picture when, and you can look at it. You'll know when Trump was offering up Melania. Hell, at that time, I didn't know that she was damn near trafficked herself with this fake modeling agency that never performed. I mean, what did those models ever do? Other than have sex with the elite. Huh? Okay, yeah. Yeah, let me get on off of here. Let's hear what these bonding. Oh yeah, boo. Those dots are going to connect once they take their ass to Florida and press them charges. Why else would Harvey bring up Diddy? It's two people we know he been in their ass with confidential information. Diddy and Trump. Yeah. You better not be in them files, though. I'm telling you, your name better not come up at all. Let me get to this other guy so I can get back to work. Let's see what he come up in these emails. Some more emails he say he have. Yeah, I mean, Harvey ain't never just came out and said how well he know Trump. Why all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden, Harvey? You owe them females an apology. And the kids. Because one of Trump's little boys that he had to pay off a little something to, yeah, was 11. Was 11. One was 13 or 14, but the youngest was 11. Fuck you mean I'm making excuses for a pedophile?
Technology and transportation network. So I went through.
No, we're not gonna do that. Not today. Y'all hit the like button. I mean, they got me out. I mean, and then you have the nerve to have Melania come on here talking about helping the foster kids. Here we go again, playing with troubled kids. Troubled kids. Troubled kids. So now we just not going to take their innocence away. Well, hell, they've already been damaged, so we'll give them a educate. Hell, ain't that what y'all said Oprah did? You still messing with kids. Leave the kids alone. If you want them to have a college education, set up a college fund for foster kids with grants. But leave them alone. Y'all have done enough harm to kids all over the world. Red, blue, black, white. None of that matters to me. None of that political shit matters with these kids. So when y'all come over here talking about Democrats and Republicans, that don't mean nothing to me. It don't move me. It pisses me off because you can't separate. Nobody has ever asked these kids, are you red or are you blue? Are you left or are you right? And guess what? My outrage don't even, it's the same whether it was a whole bunch of black kids. White, it don't matter. They kids. They kids whose innocence have been tampered with. And if y'all can't get that in your head, you better stay from over here because I'm gonna give you a treatment. Let's listen.
Through all 20,000 of the emails that the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee got from Jeffrey Epstein's estate, obviously people have paid a lot of attention to the emails that were released yesterday morning, where Jeffrey Epstein emails Ghislaine Maxwell back in 2011 referring to Donald Trump as the dog that isn't barking, and refers to Donald Trump having apparent knowledge about victims who it's alleged that Trump spent time with over at Jeffrey Epstein's house, according to these emails. But there's a lot more emails that are far more damaging. We see emails where it appears that Jeffrey Epstein is consulting with the Russian government like a week before the Helsinki summit back during Donald Trump's.
Oh yeah, and I saw where Epstein housed spies and shit for long periods of time. But carry on.
First term, he mentions consulting with Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, to provide information about Donald Trump. It seems, at least in these emails, To the Russians, you have...
Wait, what? Wait, what? let me stop tripping. Let me listen with my good ear. What? Not the Russians. Not Russia. Y'all better get my likes up, and I mean get them up fast. Double tap the face of your screen. Hit the 3 dots at the top. Nightmare on Mar-a-Lago Street. Wait, what? Y'all get the lights up for real. What? Nightmare on Mar-a-Lago Street.
The Russian government, like a week before. There's a lot more emails that are far more damaging. We see emails where it appears that Jeffrey Epstein is consulting with the Russian government like a week before the Helsinki summit back during Donald Trump's first term. He mentions consulting with Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, to provide information about Donald Trump, it seems, at least in these emails, to the Russians. You have Epstein referencing what appears to be a lot of dirt about Donald Trump's finances, about mortgages, about Donald Trump screwing people over. You have Epstein in these messages saying Donald Trump's the most disgusting human being he's ever seen, and there's not any ounce of goodness in Donald Trump's entire body. And he says Trump is even grosser in person than how he appears. Let me just go through these emails with you. I want to do this in a methodical way because I went through all 20,000 of these.
Oh, wow.
I want to highlight
Let's go.
for you
Hi, Diane. Hi, the bee's
broken
knees.
them down here. Let's just go through this together right now.
Let's go, y'all.
This email right here. Jeffrey Epstein in 2015, he emails someone named Landon Thomas Jr., and he says, have them ask my houseman about Donald almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, and he was so focused he walked straight into the door. You know, that's Donald Trump, Epstein, young women. Let's keep
at who house?
Through the door, leaving his... Jeffrey Epstein in 2015, he emails someone named Landon Thomas Jr., and he says, have them ask my houseman about Donald.
So he was at the house where females were the young women. Are we listening with our good ear? So Trump was at Epstein's house because he said his doorman, where young women were swimming in the pool. Okay, it's right up here. Let's go.
Almost walking through the door, leaving his nose print on the glass as young women were swimming in the pool, and he was so focused he walked straight into the door. You know, that's Donald Trump, Epstein, young women. Let's keep reading some of these emails. Jeffrey Epstein says in emails that he had been advising the Russian government on how to deal with Donald.
A rabbit. He said he was never around the young girls. He said he was never at Epstein's house. Next time, put it on a super chat super sticker. I'm going to put your ass out. They're not his emails, Kevin Butler. The estate can release whatever they want to. They didn't do nothing illegal to go into Trump's shit. What are you talking about, Kevin Butler? Now, if you can't handle the truth, then get out. Okay? You know what? Let me help you. Let me help you and rabbit ass. Yeah, y'all can't stand the truth. Y'all can't stand the truth. The truth gonna set you free. Y'all can't stand the truth, but the truth gonna set you free. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The truth gonna set you free. Now, since we are finding out that y'all came from us, y'all better catch that rhythm. Y'all can't handle the truth. The truth gonna set you free. You have to swing your hips with it. Y'all better catch that rhythm. Shit. Let's go.
Donald Trump, one of several cases.
Let me back it up.
Wielded his connection. You know, that's Donald Trump, Epstein, young women. Let's keep.
Yeah, I thought he said he wasn't around none.
Jeffrey Epstein says in emails that he had been advising the Russian government on how to deal with Donald Trump, one of several cases in which he wielded his connections to try to influence the course of foreign affairs. So here's the email right here, where you have Epstein emailing the former Prime Minister of Norway. Okay,
oh,
big deal. He's emailing Thorbjørn Jagland,
foreigners,
former Prime Minister of Norway. So, like, not just like a random person. And Epstein goes, I think you might suggest to Putin that Lavrov can get insight on talking to me. Vitaly Churkin used to, but he died. In other words, he says that I was giving information to this person. Lavrov can get the info for me before Helsinki. And then you have Thorbjørn Jagland says, I'll meet Lavrov's assistant on Monday and will suggest, thank you for a lovely evening. I'll come to UN high-level week. One of the top people at the UN. Churkin was great. He understood Trump after our conversations, Epstein says. It's not complex. He must be seen to get something. It's that simple. So Epstein apparently consulting with the Russians about Donald Trump. That's June 24th, 2018. Or how about this message here? Jeffrey Epstein says, I've met...
Debbie, don't come in here being slow. Don't come in here being slow. That was his best friend. Yeah. You remember Trump asked Epstein to be on the staff in the first cabinet because it looked like he was already giving intelligence to Russia on behalf of Trump. Russia, Russia, Russia. Yeah. Yeah. Dumb. You play dumb, I'm going to make you look dumb. Oh, okay. Bye, dumb Debbie. Keep your hand out that nasty diaper. Your hands is too far up in that ass. Get your hands up out that ass. Yeah. Now go wash your hands.
And some very bad people. None as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body. And he's messaging that to Larry Summers. Then there's this message with Jean LeBlanc, who also died under circumstances that, let's just say, are Epstein-like and raise lots of questions. But Jean LeBlanc was involved in this kind of model agency trafficking ring as well. And here's his conversation with Epstein.
G-Jub, you believe everything he say, don't you? He said he kicked him out. He say he kicked him out. He say, I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know nothing about none of that. Oh, he did know something about some of that? Oh, okay, so he lied about everything else, but he was telling the truth about that. Yeah, he kicked him out, didn't have nothing to do with him stealing Virginia. It had everything to do with being confronted and told that he was going to tell that he was stealing money.
I could start to look for baby.
No. They need for you to preach on TV. Oh yeah. Him putting him out had nothing to do about none of that. Yeah, he did not want to be exposed on how he got that money to buy that property up under Epstein, knowing good and damn well his ass was broke. Not long before that, he had filed bankruptcy. His money was awfully funny. So Epstein said, how was you able to purchase this property for more than what I was going to offer? Because your ass is broke. That's why Trump said, motherfucker, you have got to go. How dare you try to blackmail me? Who do you think I am? So when Epstein said the dirty, nasty, funky diaper dog is Trump, he was talking about the deal where Trump went up under him and outbidded him, but he was broke. So when he said, go get up out of here, that's because he had been blackmailed. Ain't have shit to do with what you think it had to do with. His ass got blackmailed. He said, get up out of here. Who do you think you are? And instead of him being man enough to pull that funky, nasty, green shit ass diaper up like a big boy. Yeah, pull your diaper up. You're a big boy. He went to the feds and snitched on Epstein so that he could win the election. Remember, Epstein had dirt on both of the political candidates, Trump and Hillary. So again, this ain't about left, right. I don't care which one it is. Everybody who playing with kids, play with them, traffic them for whatever fucking reason, I got a problem with. So yeah, he may have said get out, but it was because he was being blackmailed. Because Epstein knew his finances. And he knew Trump didn't have that type of money to purchase that house from up under him. Now sit back and listen and shut up. Did you tell them to shut up, AunTeaFee? That's what a good auntie do when they talking without no wisdom. They just talking out the side of their neck. They don't know what the hell they talking about. A good auntie would say, shut up, listen and learn something. Hush your mouth. Keep your mouth closed. Let's go.
Close if we wish to turn this into reality? Or would you stick with RL baby around the corner?
Let me back that up, sis, just in case y'all missed something.
That, let's just say, are Epstein-like and raise lots of questions. But Jean LeBlanc was involved in this kind of model agency trafficking ring as well. And here's his conversation with Epstein. With Jean LeBlanc, who also died under circumstances that let's...
kind of like similar to what they say happened to Epstein. So both of John LeBlanc and Epstein over in Israel with the other PDFers who leave the U.S. that get convicted or in jail, and then they hide out in pro-Israel, where they can continue the operation. That's why money is still being deposited in Epstein's account. No will. I mean, he have a will, but it was no need to execute it. Why? Why would you not execute a will? Can somebody with some sense tell me why would anybody, broke, middle class, high class, elite, why would you not execute a will? He has a living brother who he knows is the beneficiary, who said the will was changed and altered 2 days before. Yeah, because he's still alive. Why would you not? Why would you not execute it? Can somebody tell me why? Oh, yeah, okay. Sit back and shut up. Let's go.
Just say are Epstein-like and raise lots of questions. But Jean LeBlanc was involved in this kind of model agency trafficking ring as well. And
model agency, again, Melania. Melania. Now how did you get over here? Modeling. Okay, like I said, they need to stay away from fooling with kids. Yeah.
Raise lots of questions. But Jean LeBlanc was involved in this kind of model agency trafficking ring as well. And here's his conversation with Epstein. Saved for 2012, but I could start to look for baby clothes if we wish to turn this into reality. Or would you stick with RL Baby around the corner? Forgot that you're planning everything. I will send you a picture of this Burmese girl. Very pretty. She is the star singer in Myanmar. I will bring her to the U.S. Obama visits Myanmar, and Chan Chan comes to America. I think that I have something new and fresh news to promote. Then it seems here that Epstein is speaking with Steve Bannon.
Ooh wee. He had somebody that he was from the brain. Oh, wow. This is why that her friend or her ghostwriter said that there was others who still made money off of it. So they were bringing people to Epstein. And he would give them referral fees. Wow. Wow. Oh, please don't let me forget to remind y'all or talk about that they wanted Maxwell and Epstein wanted Virginia to have babies. They was finna start a whole baby ring. And when I think about that baby ring, I think about Oprah's mentor who got busted in that baby selling ring. I was sure hoping Oprah wasn't in it, but I don't care who it is. I'm gonna put it out there. Let's go.
To promote. Then it seems here that Epstein is speaking with Steve Bannon about how lawyers representing now Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh in his confirmation hearing should accuse Christine Blasey Ford, who accused him of assault, of being on medications that causes false memories or memory loss. This is from May 2017. Jeffrey Epstein to Larry Summers about Trump's level of guilt. Your world, Larry, does not understand how dumb he really is. He will blame everyone around him for bad results. Gary Cohn in a good place, as is Jared. All others are not long for this world. Now here's an email from New York Times journalist Landon Thomas, I showed you one before, tipping Epstein off about following up investigations by a journalist and former NYPD detective, John Connolly. Thomas writes, he is digging around to Jeffrey, not clear if it's another book or expanded paperback version, was asking me all sorts of questions about why you hired Ken Starr. I told him I had no idea. I think he is doing some Trump-related digging too. Anyway, for what it's worth, ... Now, responding to a 2017 message that Trump was so gross, Jeffrey Epstein says Trump was worse in real life and up close. And someone says to Kathy Rumeyer says, Trump is so gross. Epstein goes on February 10th, 2017, worse in real life. She writes, hard to imagine. He really does remind me of MacGyver and I'm suffering PTSD. No, I rank him much lower. Then there was this email between Epstein and someone whose name is redacted, perhaps a victim, and it is a YouTube link that has since been privated. and it says, "How are you? Send this interview to Donald Trump, please. It's going to be everywhere." Someone who seems to have links there. Then there is Epstein writing to his lawyer, "Have one of your cronies ask to see the mortgage to Mar-a-Lago. Cash from Electricians Union. His driver, Matt, was the bag man. Later made an exec at the public company. Became an executive at the public company. And the $30 million loan from the casino to Donald Trump. Backdated." Okay, seem to be talking about serious financial issues. Judge for yourself. Then there is this related message about stealing pieces of an Atlantic City casino, beaten up by Trump. Do you want in? So Reed, Weingarten, and Epstein are talking over here. Epstein says, "Speak, no, but you should talk to so-and-so. He knows something inside out." Then they go and talk about a person, and they say, "Been beaten up by Trump, promoter. He is straight with me and will with my direction be with..."
Hold on, y'all. I need to bag that up. I was sending F Waffle a message. Are y'all able to see the F Waffle message I sent to him? I know y'all can't see the one they sent to me, but can y'all see what I sent to him? If not, let me read it to the real F Waffle, since he was trying to be racist. Woo! Yeah. Hey, the real F Waffle, are you able to see my message to you? Huh? Can y'all see the message I sent to F Waffle? Can somebody give me a 1 if you can see the message to the racist F Waffle? Hello? Yeah, I got some for you racists today. Yeah. Are y'all able to see the message? Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, you mad. You heard me say something about another racist and you thought you was going to get in here and get off. No, discombobulated. Not you. Oh, okay, so y'all can't read it. Oh, that discombobulated thought I was going to let him get in and help the other racist. Oh, nope, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Let me report you. I knew you was going to come back. I knew you was going to take the bait. I've been waiting on you. Yes. Yes, indeed, Haunty. Yes, indeed. I was waiting on you to take the bait. You can't help yourself. I stunned you, didn't I? I stunned you, didn't I? I hurt them feelings. I hurt them feelings. Yeah. Yeah, I hurt them feelings. You thought you was gonna get one out. Oh, it wouldn't let me. Oh, it didn't let me. Let me tell you what I said. Oh, what done happened? Oh, yeah. The real F Waffle. Since they can't see my response to you, let me tell it to you in your ear. Turn your ear around. I want you to hear it with your good ear. It's to the real F Waffle. You came from black people. We didn't come from you. I put a WH to that. Dog. Dog, wet puppy smelling like trash. Go take a dog bath. Wet puppy. Yeah, wet puppy. Yeah, we didn't come from you. Y'all came from us. Yeah, we didn't come from you. Y'all came from us. So whatever racist comment you have, okay? Remember, you're talking about yourself. Y'all have our DNA. We don't have y'all's. Okay? Know that. So watch what you say, because what you say about us, it affects you too. Yeah. Y'all are an offspring of us. We are not an offspring of you. So. You came from Adam and Eve, Tanya. Wake up. Grow up, little girl. You came from Adam and Eve. Yeah, and their color was bronze. It wasn't white. It wasn't pink. It wasn't tan. It wasn't beige. It was bronze. You came from Adam and Eve. Dumbass. You can't whitewash that. Yeah, so keep your racist comment to yourself. And until you get some sense, I can't tolerate dumbness today. Yeah, Jesus, his color was bronze, boo-boo. It wasn't white, it wasn't tan, it wasn't pink. Okay, so come back another day with some sense. Okay. Let's go. Y'all gonna learn. I'm gonna remind y'all, just in case you didn't know, that it was intentionally whitewashed because they can't stand the color of brown. Baby, you came from Africa. You came from Africa. Yeah, you stay out in the sun long enough, it is. It ain't white. Only way y'all get bronze is y'all sit y'all asses in the sun tanning booth all day. So go on now. I don't have time for that. Yeah. Yeah. Do y'all need to come back at night when I do the education on who was here first? Yeah, they cannot stand it. They were like, well, they told us this long time ago. They had us thinking that we were royal and we was chosen. And now they're trying to say that we are not chosen. We are not the chosen one. What can we do about it, ancestors? Nothing. Yeah, come be mad at God because y'all ain't chosen and then y'all worship an idol. That drank people's blood and sacrifice kids because y'all asses found out that y'all were not chosen. Yeah. Yeah, you start doing God-awful things because y'all were not, you finding out that y'all were not chosen and that them people came over claiming shit that wasn't theirs to claim. And y'all can't handle the Zion Christians. Christian Zion. What type of shit is that? We don't sacrifice, eat kids and get we don't do that. Now we'll put a hex on you.
And there is Epstein
But we ain't finna drink your blood and nah, we ain't doing all of that. We just ain't gonna do all of that. So come on, let's go. I gotta go. That's finished listening. Yeah, y'all can't handle the truth. He's not a respectful person. We talking about sin. A zombie. Yeah, your whole name let me know that you're a Zionist. He's not a respectful person of sin. There's no sin bigger than the other. They don't have nothing to do with the skin tone when he walked the deserts. What are you talking about? You read the word, but oh, I forgot. Y'all got the word that's opposite of the truth. Yeah, zombie, get your dumb ass from over here walking with your eyes closed and your hands out, walking damn dead. Get your ass from over here. Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm tired. We tired of the guests. It's time for y'all to go on over to the Zionist, whatever the hell it is, and put your hands out to the iron, whatever that thing. Go take y'all asses on over to the Bohemian Grove, whatever that shit is. Yeah. Drink, ooh, y'all better go on. Let me get y'all ass. Y'all pass this over. Yeah, y'all put your little old guests on out. Say bye to the guests. It's time for them to go. Yeah, go on over there. Y'all beginning to rub off. Y'all leaving blood and shit all on the floor. Bye. 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 Yeah, bye. Yeah. Y'all say bye to the guests. Y'all been visiting too long. Y'all leaving blood and shit all on the floor. Clean up your mess when you go now. Get that shit up. Take all of that out. Yeah, we're going to have a whole little demon casting. Yeah, get your asses from her. I was only supposed to entertain y'all for about 30, 40 minutes to laugh at y'all dumb asses. Y'all can't stand the truth. Let me see if I can. Oh, they done covered it up, baby. Ain't no telling. Is that what that girl was not playing with the blood and shit? Drinking it like it was a wine? Y'all some of the nastiest ass people. Hold on. Yeah, satanic symbols. Y'all, I'm going to get back to them. Y'all, I'm waiting for y'all to get the likes up. Yeah, just in case y'all ain't figured that shit out yet. Yeah. I'm going to remind y'all that y'all like, while we ain't the same, y'all do shit we don't do.
And are basically into pedophilia, into child stuffing.
Them black eyes, them panda eyes.
They think it makes them something special.
That should go drinking that blood.
Really, war criminals. Mike Pence has been an enabler and cover-upper of pedophilia at the highest levels of the Republican Party, as has Reince Priebus. This is going to destroy the Republican Party. But remember, the Republican and Democratic Party are the establishment. They're part of the servant class supporting the 1% cabal. We need to start nationalizing the central banks, and we need to stop borrowing money, which is unconstitutional. The Rothschilds have been banned from Russia and the Philippines.
There they go again, y'all.
One of the things I tell people is we need to close all 1,000 military bases.
They don't think we know.
They're not there for military power projection. They're there so that CIA has a lily pad through which to smuggle gold, guns, cash, drugs.
I told y'all last night, Utah is going to be the new hub.
Organization, which is a pimp for the horrors of war. Enough already. So many of these celebrities are using satanic symbols and are basically into pedophilia, into child stuffing, into drinking blood, and they think it makes them something special, when in fact they're merely, war criminals. Mike Pence has been an enabler and cover-upper of pedophilia at the highest levels of the Republican Party, as has Reince Priebus. This is going to destroy the Republican Party. But remember, the Republican and Democratic Party are the establishment. They're part of the servant class supporting the 1% cabal. We need to start nationalizing the central banks, and we need to stop borrowing money, which is unconstitutional. The Rothschilds have been banned from Russia and the Philippines. Those are the only two countries that have banned them. One of the things I tell people is we need to close all 1,000 military bases around the world because they're not there for military power projection. They're there so that CIA has a lily pad through which to smuggle gold.
Build a Air Force base where? In Utah.
Which is a pimp for the horrors of war. Enough already. So many
and we know he love war, right? We know he love war. Okay. Yeah. And he just gave permission to Qatar, who he said were terrorists, to come to the U.S. and build a military. Yeah. In Utah, you better stay woke. Okay, let me get back to where I was. I just had to let them know, since they want to play in my face like, not my face. They would never do that, boo-boo. You talking about Laquita. That will not work. But anyway, yeah, I just had to give them a treatment to let them know the AunTeaFee and the tea-sippers are not behind on their schemes and games. We are right there with them. We're not right there with them, but you know what I mean. I don't want to be nowhere near you, but we are hip to your games, y'all tricks. Yeah, we see you. How about that? We see you. Yeah. So don't get mad at us, because we know what's going on. Some of a good piece of what's going on. Yeah, let's go.
perhaps a victim, and it is a YouTube link that has since been privated, and it says that Trump was
shit.
so gross. Jeffrey Epstein says Trump was worse in real life and up close. And someone says to Kathy Rumeyer says, Trump is so gross. Epstein goes on February 10th, 2017, worse in real life. She writes, hard to imagine. He really does remind me of MacGyver, and I'm suffering PTSD. No, I rank him much lower. Then there was this email between Epstein and someone whose name is redacted, perhaps a victim, and it is a YouTube link that has since been privated, and it says, how are you? Send this interview to Donald Trump, please. It's going to be everywhere. Someone who seems to have links there. Then there is Epstein writing to his lawyer, have one of your cronies ask to see the mortgage to Mar-a-Lago.
See, y'all, this this is why I tried to tell y'all. I don't know why they play with AunTeaFee. This is why he talking about get out to Epstein. This was about money. Now, show the mortgage. Now he getting off into his personal. So then it started getting serious. And this is why Trump went to the feds. Became a snitch, an informant.
Cash.
That's why he thought his name was redacted out of them files when he started dangling shit in the air about it, because he thought that he was a whistleblower and his name was redacted. And when Blondie Dum Dum said, no, sir, you mentioned about 600 and some times. And then she started moonwalking. And then they had 1,000 Fed employees go in there and try to redact his name because he's a whistleblower. Criminal. Yeah, he thought he was going to only tell Epstein's part. Like his part wasn't going to be brought up in there. Let's go.
From Electricians Union. His driver, Matt, was the bag man. Later made an exec at the public company. Became an executive at the public company. And cash from Electricians Union. His driver, to have links there. Then there is Epstein writing to his lawyer, have one of your cronies ask to see the mortgage to Mar-a-Lago. Cash from Electricians Union. His driver, Matt, was the bag man. Later made an exec at the public company. Became an executive at the public company. And the $30 million loan from the casino to Donald Trump. Backdated. Okay, seem to be talking about serious financial issues. Judge for yourself. Then there is this related message about stealing pieces of an Atlantic City casino beaten up by Trump. Do you want in? So Reed, Weingarten, and Epstein are talking over here. Epstein says, speak, no, but you should talk to so-and-so. He knows something inside out. Then they go and talk about a person, and they say, been beaten up by Trump, promoter. He is straight with me, and will with my direction be with you. That was sent on July 2nd, 2014. Let's go through other messages. At least in this message right here between Linda Stone and Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein claims that right after the election, November 2016, he says in November 13th, 2016, that he is in the Trump Tower. She goes, where are you? You still in Paris? And Epstein goes, I'm in the Trump Tower. So was he in the Trump Tower that whole time? And when Donald Trump said, I never spoke to him back in since 2003, 2004, is that all one big lie? Now, of course, you know, the bombshell emails that came out earlier yesterday morning that everyone was talking about. It's why I'm not really focusing on those here. Like this one from Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell. This is April 2nd, 2011. Epstein to Maxwell. I want you to realize that the dog hasn't barked is Trump. Victim, who's redacted, spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75.
Y'all get the likes up. Double tap the face of your screen. If you're using your phone, 310 people in here. I need those likes up or you can get out. Hit the 3 dots at the top right. I just hit the thumbs up. I need about 50 people of this 281, 50 to hit the like button. That's all I'm asking for. Come on, let's get this tea before everybody else get the tea. While everybody else on them other emails that has already been drugged through the mud. Come on, tea sippers. You know, we like being ahead of the game. We like being ahead of the game. They on them emails. We on some more. We all in the Mar-a-Lago. We all in the Mar-a-Lago mortgage. You know how we do. We'll be in the house, baby. We done been behind the feds when they was doing the raids. Now they talking about mortgages and the bailsmen and who let them in. Who let the dogs in? Who let the dogs in? You know. Yeah, we on the bailsmen. He running into the glass patio door. Cause them little girls out there. I thought he was never around them little old girls. Yeah, just okay, start moving. If you came in hitting the like button, then you're not the one I need 40 likes from. Come on. I don't care if the numbers drop to 10. I don't care. Get the likes up before we get some more tea. I done gave y'all too much tea. I done had to take my belt off and whoop some ass. I done had to do some of everything. Get the likes up. Double tap the face of your screen. I need about 30 more likes and we can move forward. Or you can send a super chat, super sticker, cash app work. It don't matter. Support this platform because this tea is hot, baby. But tea sippers, I told y'all a long time ago that it was about that mortgage. I mean that house underbidding, blackmailing. Now I didn't know what was. You know, I just knew what it was about. Yeah, and then old Donnie snitch. Didn't want everybody to know he was broke. Oh, baby, but when it's all said, and that's why he don't ever want to show them taxes, y'all. Woo, I can't wait till we get to them taxes where he broke, he a bum. Yeah, he a bum on them tax files. Yeah. But when he want to borrow money, yeah, he is a billionaire. That's why JP and all them other places yanked them bank accounts and shit from them because the numbers didn't add up. You rich on loans, but you broke doing taxes. Yeah. That's why he did not want to show his taxes. Y'all, if y'all don't get the likes up, I'm already 2 hours in. I will end it. You better ask them. Will she end it? Yes, she will. And I'll listen to the rest by myself. I don't think he broke. I don't care what you think, Shamir. I don't, the facts are the facts. He don't pay taxes. He writes it off. And as far as the IRS, that's why he don't care about it being closed. He say that he broke. So he falsified documentations. Either you wealthy, well he wealthy now because he bleeding the treasury dry. He got all his former trafficked kids working in his cabinet. that's allowing him to do what he wants to do. Yeah, so he's stealing. Just like he trying to act like he didn't know terrorists was taxes. So you get your dumb ass out. Don't ask me no question. Put it on a super chat super sticker. If not, ask those Zionists over there. Get your ass from over here. Dumbass. You should already know he falsified documentation. He's a fraud. Everybody know it. Oh, but y'all don't. Y'all better, shit, don't y'all know that playing in boo-boo and that shit in that diaper is toxic? Y'all toxic. y'all toxic. Oh my God.
5% there.
Get the lights
and
up.
Elaine Maxwell says, I've been thinking about that. Then there's this message between Michael Wolff and Epstein, where Epstein talks about a victim at Mar-a-Lago. Trump said he asked me to resign from Mar-a-Lago. Epstein says, I was never a member. Of course he knew about the girls, as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Of course Trump knew about the girls. Then there's this message from Michael Wolff to Jeffrey Epstein. I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then it gives you valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially
I think right there, a wolf was telling him to blackmail him.
Or if it really looks
That's
like
how
you
I
can
take
win,
it.
you can save him generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime. Wow, that's some serious stuff that they're talking about. Then you have this message,
he let him go to Israel.
August 23rd, 2018. Jeffrey Epstein says, I know how dirty Donald is. Can you imagine these messages that I'm reading? What's in the files if these are the messages that are not in the files? Now, do you all remember the lewd Epstein birthday book that included a joke about Epstein selling a fully depreciated woman to Donald Trump? Now these new documents, the 20,000 emails, which I've gone through all of them, show that Epstein was telling someone that he gave Trump his 20-year-old girlfriend in the mid-1990s. That he gave his girlfriend secondhand, which is what they were saying, that she was depreciated. Sick, right? That he gave her his seconds. I mean,
now,
absolutely
I said that
disgusting.
may have been Melania.
And you'll
Hold
see
on.
Epstein say,
I gotta stop y'all, because you know I said that may have been Melania. But he said it was his 20-year. So back then, how old was Melania? Because holla. Hold up. Because I don't know how old. I ain't did the math yet, y'all. But I did say sometimes AunTeaFee, you know, you be woo-wee girl. High five. Now, I did say that this was probably Melania that had depreciated. Didn't I say that, y'all? Didn't I say that? And cause Epstein had her a whole damn year before he gave her to Trump. Didn't I tell y'all that? You know, sometimes this shit just be too cold. Oh, wow. AunTeaFee, how did you know?
Now, do you all remember the lewd Epstein birthday?
Y'all, wait, what? Oh my God. So he was selling his girlfriend. Y'all, that Melania, Holania. I told you you were a pass around. Did he make that deal on the plane when he tapped that ass, he got, Lord, he had her for a whole year. Yeah, she had another handler who handed her, got her from where she was from. She from the streets. Yeah, that's why I said don't come in here talking about foster kids and shit. Y'all still gonna be fooling with kids. Cause she was passed around. She was a hand-me-down. And she had depreciated for when she said, I'm rich now. Oh, girl, yeah, but all money ain't good money. So here we go. It's coming out. But T-Steppers, you know, you've already heard this shit before. But let's listen.
A book that included a joke about Epstein selling a fully depreciated woman to Donald Trump. Now these new documents, the 20,000 emails, which I've gone through all of them, show that Epstein was telling someone that he gave Trump his 20-year-old girlfriend in the mid-1990s. That he gave his girlfriend...
Well, I'm going to say this, Melania. You better hope that if your name is mentioned, because you would have been a victim back then, that your name is not redacted. Baby, because if your name shows up in there, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Ooh wee. That's all I'ma say.
Secondhand, which is what they were saying, that she was depreciated. Sick, right? That he gave her his seconds. I mean, absolutely
Melania.
Disgusting. And you'll see Epstein say, my 20-year-old girlfriend in 1993, that after 2 years, I gave her to Donald. I gave to Donald. Also, interestingly, Epstein said that Bill Clinton was never on the island in these emails. Epstein seems to suggest that he's with or near Donald Trump sometime in Thanksgiving of 2017 during his first term, and after the infamous plea deal. You take a look right here. Again, it's unclear what the hell is going on right here. But Epstein talks about, where are you? He's such a snooze. Who else is down there? David Fizzle, Hansen, Trump. Not necessarily saying he's specifically with Trump, but he's saying that Trump is down there. Take a look at some of these other messages right here. December 7th, 2016. You have Epstein to Jonathan Farkas. Hi, Jeffrey. Hope all is well. I think you're going to have a wonderful life from now on. In your opinion, how much is left in this market? It's been Trump's triumph. I gave him some money through Woody. Best, Jonathan. Yikes, your birthday coming up next month? Well, heaven can wait. Then there's this message right here. Jacqueline Johnson talks about a Jane Doe. Please notice the deposition of Miss Maxwell has been rescheduled. A re-notice taking deposition. Mr. Trump's deposition is scheduled for August 18th, 2009. So it seems that Trump had his deposition notice. This is a message from August 11, 2009.
Ain't Katie Johnson? Ain't that little girl that brought up charges on Trump and Epstein? Only dropped them because her life and family's life was being threatened. Ain't her name Katie Johnson? Huh? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he gonna try to act like he don't really know Epstein. Hell, they was brought up on criminal charges and shit together. Her last name was Johnson. So what deposition? Trump deposition. Huh? Where he pleaded the fifth. I thought he said the fifth was for criminals. Her last name was Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, they can be stuck on them other emails, baby. We on to some of the other ones.
A re-notice taking deposition. Mr. Trump's deposition is scheduled for August 18th, 2009. So it seems that Trump had his deposition.
So why would it be having Miss Maxwell? I thought Trump ain't never did nothing wrong. So why is she added to an email? Subject is Jane Doe, which would mean that she would be one of the victims. Miss Maxwell. So Miss Maxwell was mentioned in a deposition of Trump back in 2009. So how you gonna act like Trump ain't never did nothing wrong? I remember the deposition, but that was talking about that girl, that lady that he ate, that he owed that 84 million to. However, why would Miss Maxwell, who says Trump ain't never did nothing wrong, nothing, why would she be in? Okay, so earlier I made Beth, who you talking to? Now, you want somebody to take nasty, dirty diaper Trump name up out of that? Girl, you better go lick his ass clean. That's what you do, Bethy. 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 Yeah, go clean his diaper with your good tongue. Your good looking ass, licking ass. Girl, get on out of here. Shut up. Anybody, especially a female, you come in here defending a pedophile, I'm gonna talk real ugly to you. Go lick his ass clean with the runny diarrhea ass diaper with your good tongue, dumbass. Yeah, why would she be? Oh, they mad, y'all. Ooh. Why would she be here in Trump's? So you know he done been in trouble before. Now why was you moved to the cupcake farm playing with the doggy? They need to move her ass right on back.
So it seems that Trump had his deposition notice. This is a message from August 11, 2009. Again, unclear what that's about. I don't think Trump ever actually had the deposition taken. You have Jonathan Farkas to Epstein over here. Summers and I talking to Trump and Melania last night. He looked and seemed very tired and upbeat. So this is, again, April 21st, 2019. Epstein has a direct line of what's going on in the White House. Then it goes to talk about, this is Larry Visosky, to Jeffrey Epstein. Appears President Trump's B757 is an islip and we're parked right in front of it. It came here on Tuesday and is due to depart Wednesday this week. I mean, there are so many messages here, and he's constantly following Trump's plane and tracking Trump's plane with his sources on the inside. And I'll just maybe tie this together. You remember Epstein in his conversation with Michael Wolff, when Wolff was thinking about writing the biography of Epstein? Remember, he knew very specific details about their communications, about what was going on in the Trump administration. Now, with all of these emails as context, it kind of ties this all together now, doesn't it? Here, play this clip right here.
I think we have a snippet from one of the conversations that I recorded with Epstein, and I think this was...
Yes, this is why I switched to injection-free weight loss. I was eating healthy, working out every day, and...
in a restaurant in 2017.
His people fighting.
I think we have a snippet from one of the conversations that I recorded with Epstein, and I think this was in a restaurant in 2017.
His people fight each other.
Right.
And then have outsiders. He sort of poisons the well outside. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag, and Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says, and Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you.
And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, what do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag, and Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of. I recorded with Epstein, and I think this was in a restaurant in 2017.
His people fight each other, right? And then have outsiders. He sort of poisons the well outside. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag, and Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of Dean, and I think this was...
Okay, so let me tell you what this means to me, because the Oversight Committee said that they had emails. This is recordings. So that means that someone else is providing details, right? Because this ain't no email. This is the actual recording that could have only come from Wolf. Right, T-Sippers? So this is beyond right here what the Oversight Committee have. If all they are releasing was, 20 plus emails. There's a whole team. There's a whole team of people who have proof, files, recordings that has come up against Trump. That's what this is. And it's all coming out at the same time. Wow. Okay, let's go. The tea is hot over here, boo-boo. The tea is hot, right? Hot. Are y'all enjoying this tea? Baby, this tea right here is so good. Oh, can I get some fire? Can I get some good tea fire in the comments? That's flooded with some flames, baby, cause this right here is hot. This is Epstein himself.
Recorded with Epstein, and I think this was in a restaurant in 2017.
His people fight each other, right? And then have outsiders. He sort of poisons the well outside. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag, and Priest is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you.
Who is Jamie
I
Dimon?
spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's
He said Carl.
husband, Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one.
He said
And
Carl.
Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one.
Is he saying Carl who?
Bannon's a scumbag, and Feast is not doing a good job, and Kelly has a big mouth. What do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem, and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of the Trump White House and about his long-standing, deep relationship with Donald Trump.
There you have it, folks. I'm sure there's a lot more emails that I missed. There's the email from the first batch as well that I might as well talk about here. And the email is Epstein and Ghislaine talking about Gossman, WPB property, West Palm Beach property. They're talking about Trump, and that they, the feds, probably talked to Trump. And WPB is West Palm Beach. Trump purchased a property for $40 million in a foreclosure sale from Gossman in 2004 that Epstein was going to purchase. Then 4 years later, Trump sold it to Rybolev, a Russian oligarch, in 2008 for $95 million. And Epstein believed that that was a shady transaction with Rybolev and Trump. But that's what that email, I believe, refers to. So, bombshell emails. I hope you appreciate.
Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem.
Shout out to Midas.
And I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to
Shout out.
And Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though
Shout out to Wolf.
Husband,
Michael Wolf.
Kellyanne's just too much of a wild one. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of the Trump White House and about his long-standing, deep relationship with Donald Trump.
There you have it, folks. I'm sure there's a lot more emails that I missed. There's the email from the first batch as well that I might as well talk about here. And the email is Epstein and Ghislaine talking about Gossman, WPB property, West Palm Beach property. They're talking about Trump, and that they, the feds, probably talked to Trump. And WPB is West Palm Beach. Trump purchased a property for $40 million in a foreclosure sale from Gossman in 2004 that Epstein was going to purchase. Then 4 years later, Trump sold it to Rybolev, a Russian oligarch, in 2008 for $95 million. And Epstein believed that that was a shady transaction with Rybolev and Trump. But that's what that email, I believe, refers to. So, bombshell emails.
Captain Cheeseburger, we talking about the victims. It's not about Democrats or Republicans. It's about dirty politicians. You don't understand that, stupid? Y'all kill me wanting to make this be about Republicans and Democrats. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm finna go. Please hit the like button on the way out. I mean, oh my God. I done been here all this time and some dumbass have to still come in here talking about Democrats and Republicans. You missed it. Was your mama, was she not loved? Was she a pass around too? I mean, what in the world is wrong with you sick-minded people? for the last time today, this is not about Republican or Democrats. It's about child trafficking. It's about political trafficking. And I don't care who it is, what color they are, or what party they say they with. This orange guy right here don't care nothing about none of y'all. None. So while you stuck in that dirty diaper, I don't know why, but you know, grow up. You sound like a stupid dumbass troll who run around playing games on YouTube. Let me find out. Yeah. That you one of the ones that don't have nothing else to do but run around playing with YouTube for entertainment because you sound dumb. Okay, dumbass. I'm gonna go entertain that. Okay, y'all hit the like button on the way out. Y'all know I'll be back later. Baby, that tea was hot. Woo, that tea was hot. I don't know. I'm glad I handled that phone call and got it on out the way, baby. Y'all give me some love on the side. Y'all see them hearts going up. Give me some love. Yeah, that's all you do, Renee. That's all you do. That's what your ass was over here for. Remember, you was repeating a hearsay earlier too, right? Right? I mean, if you know that's what I do, why you over here? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you have problem with why you over here, boo-boo. Okay, and you repeating hearsay. I mean, because how do you know if the book is telling the truth or not, dumbass? Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. It's okay when you do it. It's okay. It's the truth. I mean, I like shitty diapers. I mean, I let him play with my kids. I trust him with mine. They can go to the White House and spend the whole summer with Uncle Doo-Doo Diaper Donnie. Yeah, because he rich. And he gonna send me some money while my kids is over there and he playing and sleeping in the bed with them. Is that what you on, Renee? Okay, y'all. I'll be back later. Watch your kids. Watch your teenagers. Watch your wives, your husbands, your boys, girls. Watch them. They snatching them up. They snatching them up. Using them. And now they want to put them in college. They want to put them in the foster system. Now they care about the foster system. You know, he got exposed yesterday. So now they want to say that's foster, the foster kids. And, you know, once they are traumatized and we done did all we can do and they become a certain age, we will make sure that they get an education. I mean, ain't that what majority of the girls who was complaining about Epstein was education? I mean, ain't that the same thing? I mean, he promised them a college education, right? T-Sippers, I know we done talked about that because one of them girls was saying, I need to talk to you. I mean, even Ghislaine was talking about my college education. Yeah. Same MO. So for Melania, the 20K girl, the Epstein ex-girlfriend, right? To come out today as if that's a peace offering. No, that's just a continuation. It should have been a grant for children who have been violated. a grant, not foster system. That's still putting your hands on troubled kids. And I don't like it. So I'm going to talk bad about it, you, and any one of these trolls you send over here to me. I'm going to make them feel real bad about themselves. Again, I'm not about left or right, red or blue, black or white. I'm about the victims and the mental, emotional, physical pain that they've endured. And everybody looking over it, bypassing it, telling them to get over some shit that a lot of people ain't ever been through. And if they have been through, they are saying in their head, hell, I got through it, they can too. No bullshit. No, nobody who have been violated should be told to get over nothing. They should not have been violated. And we are not going to make excuses for it in no shape, form, or fashion. My prayers go out to anybody that have been violated. My heart goes out to you. I can only empathize with you, pray for you, and stand with you 100%. I'm going to do my part. And I'm not going to validate a predator. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. And you didn't deserve it. And shame on anybody who didn't hear you, who didn't help you, who didn't validate you. Shame on them. Shame on them. And I pray that you get justice. Whatever that means to you, I pray that you get it.